What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're at the Capsule to talk to you about two of Krispy Kreme's Halloween donut offerings. And this nice little box there. Oop, I feel the donuts moving around. What do they look like? Oh yeah.
Spooky.
They look nice and spooky. So, these are the two most interesting Krispy Kreme options for the season. Just screw this box. Basically what we have here are the two new Halloween options on the Krispy Kreme menu. We've got Monster Batter, which is a filled cake batter donut, and then covered in Halloween kind of color scheme sprinkles and some eyeballs with some green icing there. And then we've got the Trick or Treat donut. Now this one is a regular glazed donut dipped in salted caramel, covered with pieces of Twix, Snickers, and M&Ms. So that one sounds pretty great. Now it is supposed to be drizzled with more salted caramel, but our Krispy Kreme just, I don't know. They didn't see the ad or something. No big deal though. I don't need more salted caramel. I need more candy pieces on my donuts. So I guess that the first one we should probably delve into is the one that's going to get the lower gimmick grade. Ryan's enjoying his Migos popcorn right now. It's the Monster Batter donut. This is one really good looking donut. They did a really good job. They should really be commended on that. And also sounds like it could be pretty good. Now there is a normal cake batter donut at Krispy Kreme. I'm trying to break off a piece for you here, Ryan. I may just need to just bite right into this monstrosity.
Good one.
There's a cake batter inside.
Ooh, it's a cake batter filling.
Mm-hmm.
Yum. How is it?
Oh boy. Very, very sweet. But there is a certain, like, maybe like a Pillsbury Funfetti kind of familiarity to the sprinkles, to the jimmies that they use up top. That I like a lot. It's got like a good crispiness to it. Very interesting. The cake batter is overly sweet, as you'd imagine. But it is, considering it's not actual cake batter, they captured the flavor really well. I think that was a really well-designed donut, but my favorite part, and Ryan, I don't know if you agree here, my favorite part of those sprinkles on top. I think that they bring in a lot of texture, a lot of good flavor. You know what I'm talking about? Like the hardened sugar pieces that you put on top of a cake. You know, they'll like spell out happy birthday or something and you crunch into them. Mm-hmm. That's what they are. And they taste, man, they taste great. But now we're going to get into probably the most interesting donut that we've covered on the channel. I mean, this is 3 different candies and salted caramel on a regular original Krispy Kreme glazed donut. That's awesome. I mean, when I heard about this, I was super pumped. But I was on the road traveling to a bunch of different grocery stores. So Ryan and I had to wait until this very moment to get our hands on this, and I couldn't be more excited.
I love the name.
Trick or Treat donut. My piece got a lot of Snickers in it. Did I use up all your Snickers? No. Okay. Not getting a lot of Twix. Let me try this next bite. Snickers. Man. I don't know if I got any Twix.
I don't think I got any Twix either.
I don't think I got Twix. Maybe this donut didn't have Twix. It was supposed to. Oh.
Trick.
Okay, there was one little piece one little piece of Twix on there. If you look back there. Man. That is a little bit disappointing, but still actually a really good donut. Yeah, I'll take a piece of that. Still actually a really good donut. Nothing compared to the Monster Batter, though. I'm just going to break right into the capsule countdown because this is an easy one. Second place is going to what's left of the Trick or Treat donut. It's not bad. It's very, very sweet. And it does really maintain the flavor of that original glazed Krispy Kreme donut, even though it's so busy up top, which is really an accomplishment when you think of all the different flavors that it's competing with. Salted caramel, pretty good. I mean, not
Very strong.
not yeah, but it's just not really not my forte. Like, salted caramel isn't something that I would gravitate to without a crazy gimmick. So I feel like my opinion might be a little bit biased. Ryan, you don't seem too... I mean, it's a well-executed salted caramel, but it's so salty and so caramely that...
It overpowers the candy.
It overpowers the candy, but not the donut. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
And that gets us into the candy. The candy should have been... There should have been more candy coverage. And that's a little bit disappointing. I only got one little tiny sliver of Twix on the whole thing. So there are definitely some inconsistencies involved. But overall, it's not bad. And the gimmick is so great that I still recommend getting it. But I'm going to have to give the donut itself a 5 out of 10. Which, considering it's just drenched in salted caramel, is actually not that bad. Still recommend getting it. I'm not saying don't get it, but I am saying, you know, for $1.69 without the gimmick, no chance. I got to give first place to Monster Batter, giving it up to this. I mean, it's just, first off, it's beautiful. Not that I'm including that in the
green is beautiful.
the taste grade. The green is beautiful. The taste of the cake batter on the inside was really accurate. Really accurately cake battery. The sprinkles on the outside are my absolute favorite part. They do add that Halloween color scheme to things. It just feels right. You know, there's a certain like bake sale simplicity to it. But it's just a well executed, great tasting donut. I'm going to give the donut itself the highest grade we've ever given a donut on the channel. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I'm definitely very happy with the result there. Glad that I decided to check that one out with the Trick or Treat donut. And I think that they do have 2 winners on their hands, both for different reasons. That gets us into the gimmick grade. Now, gimmick grade, I'm giving second place to the Monster Batter donut. Look, it's very eye-catching. It's perfect for kids. But it's not that wild. It's not that crazy. It's the kind of thing you've seen something like it before. So I'm going to give the gimmick a 7 out of 10. I do love the name Monster Batter Donut, actually. I do love that name. But I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I got to give first place in terms of gimmick to the Trick or Treat donut. The idea of crumbling up basically the 3 most popular Mars candies to be handed out and putting them on a salted caramel donut, I think is actually really great. I'm going to give the gimmick a 9 out of 10. Really just loving what Krispy Kreme is offering this Halloween season. So go out and check it out. They're only in stores until, guess when, Ryan? Guess when the last day of this promotion is?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, December 25th. No, I'm just kidding. October 31st is the last day to get it. So you don't have too awfully long. So fit going to Krispy Kreme in your schedule and as a part of your Halloween celebration this year. And until next time, guys, I will miss you until I see you.